Welcome to Science Store online classes.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Well, dear students, let us understand the concept of permutations. First of all, what is the meaning of the word permutations? The word permutations means arrangement, right? So, you are just arranging objects, or you are arranging the digits or the alphabets or any other things, all right, or you can arrange the human beings, okay. So this is just an arrangement. And what do we learn in permutations? How many ways there are in arranging certain objects in a certain way, all right. So those what to be arranged and how that has to be arranged will be specified in the question. You just have to find the number of ways you are doing that arrangement, all right. So basically that is what we are learning in the concept of permutations, number of arrangements. Now let me take the example of the letters, all right. So arrange the letters of the word, all right. So you have to arrange the letters of the word. So how many letters are there? WORD, 4 letters. So those 4 letters have to be arranged in how in what way, so that repetition of the letters is not allowed, all right. So you are not allowed to repeat the letter, and you have to make a 4 letter word. You have to just arrange those letters, okay. So you just have to change their positions and get different words with or without meaning. Now you have totally 4 vacant places, correct. So you have got totally 4 vacant places. In those 4 places you have to fill those letters. Now in the first place, let us say you have put W, all right. Now W cannot be put here, you have to put any other letter, and then you have to continue. So how many ways you can fill this vacant place? You can fill in 4 ways. Any one of the 4 letters you can put, but once you have taken one letter here, maybe W, maybe R, O or D, anyone. Once you have taken one letter here, you can't repeat that, okay. Repetition is not allowed. Therefore you have got only 3 options there and only 2 left, and you have got only 1 letter left. So there is only one way you can fill that last place, all right. Now this is for 4 letter word. Imagine there are n objects, all right. So there are n objects, and out of those n objects, let us say you have to arrange r objects at a time. So if you have to arrange r objects at a time, then how you are going to do it? Let's come back to the example. I just need a 2 letter word, all right. I just need a 2 letter word, and how many letters do I have? 4 letters. So out of 4 I have to arrange only 2, so 4 options and 3 options here. Now there are n objects, I have to arrange r objects. So there are 4 letters, I am arranging only 2, okay. So arrange 2 letters. Well, this is just to compare the formula, all right. Now how that would be? First in the vacant place you have got n choices, and then in the next vacant place So if this is n, next would be n minus 1 because repetition is not allowed. Okay, so this is when repetition is not allowed. And next that would be n minus 2. And the problem is the last place. So how many ways you can fill this last vacant place? That is n minus r plus 1. Now how do you get this? How do you get this? Alright, understand, this is the first place, this is the second place, and this is the third place, right? Now to get the second place, can I write this as n minus see, I need n minus 1, so can I write this as n minus 2 plus 1? Correct. So that is n minus 1. Yes. And what about this third place? Third place I can write n minus 3 plus 1. Correct. So that is the third place. Now which place is this? This is the rth place. Now to get the rth place, I need to write n, and if I have 3, I have written 3 here. If I have second place 2, then I have written 2 here. So I should write r here because it is the rth place, and add 1. Okay, so that is n plus 1 minus r. This is n plus 1 minus 2. This is n plus 1 minus 1. Correct. Alright, so that's the logic behind this n minus r plus 1. Well, so that's the formula. So how many ways you can arrange n objects taking r at a time without repetition? Okay, so that is n into n minus 1, n minus 2, so on, n minus r plus 1. So that is the number of ways you can arrange those n objects taking r at a time without repetition. Now come to the case where repetition is allowed. Okay, so if the repetition is allowed, then this would be 4, and that would be 4 square. Okay, so there are 4 letters, 2 have to be arranged, so therefore it is 4 square, 4 into 4. Now what about here? You have got n objects. Okay, so you have to arrange r objects, and how many ways you can do that? So there are totally r places. So first place you can put n, second place also n, third place also n, okay, and rth place also n. So totally how many places are there? How many times you are doing that? R times. So that means it is n raised to r. If you are doing it 2 times, that is 4 to the power 2, 4 square. Now if you are multiplying n r times, that is n raised to r. So n raised to r is the formula if repetition is allowed. If repetition is not allowed, then it is n into n minus 1 into n minus 2, so on, n minus r plus 1. Now there is a special formula for the first case when the repetition is not allowed. Let's come to that. Alright, now what if you have n into n minus 1, n minus 2, so on, n minus r plus 1, alright, and you write this in the form of npr. Alright, do they mean the same? Okay, now you have 4 objects, 2 have to be arranged, right? So out of 4 objects, 2 have to be arranged, then that is 4 into 3, which is 12, right? Next, is it same as 4p2? Okay, so what is 4p2? It is 4 factorial divided by 4 minus 2 factorial, which is 4 factorial divided by 2 factorial. 4 factorial is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 divided by 2 into 1. So that is nothing but 4 into 3, which is 12. So this formula and NPR are similar, and what is NPR? It is n factorial divided by n minus r factorial, and both give you the same answer, and this has to be used only when repetition is not allowed. So when repetition is not allowed, what is the number of ways of arranging n objects r at a time, taking r at a time? NPR. If repetition is allowed, then it is n raised to r, and that's the basic difference you have to keep in mind. So that's it for today's class. Thank you for watching.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.